Hey everybody, I'm Arglefump playing Great Ace Attorney Adventures. The Garridebs are testifying. Well, we found some pretty good evidence right here. Inside Mr. Garrideb's pipe, we found this fragment of metal, which perfectly matches the jackknife, the knife found inside the victim's back. So he says, oh, you'll have a hard time proving that it was our knife. Well, actually, I think I'll have a really easy time proving it.
Objection!
Wait, what? How on earth was that the wrong thing to do? Okay, maybe I was actually supposed to present the knife tip here.
Objection!
Yeah, I was supposed to present the knife tip, not the actual knife. I don't know. I think both pieces of evidence would have been good. Yeah, I think both of them should have been accepted. You can't see that? Oh, he doesn't have good eyesight. You must be very busy. I get it. Okay, he needs glasses, but I guess he can't afford them. Alright, so this piece of metal found inside his pipe. By Jove, I wonder how it got there. Alrighty, we're gonna put it together with the knife and prove everything once and for all. Oh, she's standing on a little milk crate. Oh boy. That's very cute. Okay, yeah. So, it's the piece of evidence I tried to present earlier, but it did not work. Now we present the jackpot. So yes, you want to present the tip of the knife before presenting the knife. Okay, that is really disgusting and gross, Zieks. No doubt its tip suffered a similar fate.
Objection!
No, seriously. Okay, come on. How do you not follow my logic here? We were just talking about knife tips. And I presented a knife, it should be easy to draw the connection. Perfect match. Good golly gosh! I thought he's got like burnt tea stain on the back of his little dress thing. Ooh, Zieks looks mad. This isn't magic, my lord. This is a miracle. Yeah, a miracle for Ryunosuke. Alright, should be pretty easy to explain this. I had my pipe in the hand. Okay, so he was carrying the pipe at the time she was throwing things at him. The pipe was hit by something very solid at the time. What if that solid thing was the knife? The knife missed Mr. Garrideb. It hit the pipe, causing the tip to break off and get dislodged. Or, get lodged inside the pipe. The chances of that are 1,000,000 to 1. Uh-huh. And yet we don't have any other explanation unless you found the blade tip and purposely hid it in your pipe. Then after losing the tip, the knife ricocheted, went out the window, bounced against the window, fell down. Right onto the victim. And we've already proven that the victim was basically bent over trying to pick up a book from the ground, right? Or do you need me to explain that part for you, Van Zieks? Very good theory, I'll give you that. A complex bouquet of seemingly trivial points plausibly arranged to create an almost passable vintage. I will toast your characteristically Nipponese approach to bottling your argument. Yes, my argument is like a fine wine. Because as you see, you have an inconsistency here. Don't know what you're talking about, and why is your foot on the table again? Okay. I can easily explain this. Oh wow, she just slapped her husband right in front of everybody. Just explain, the victim was probably bent over to pick up a book from the ground. Oh, it is painful to watch Ryunosuke, like, flounder about when I already know the point he's supposed to make. Oh. Oh, great, now the jury doesn't like me. Oh, man. Angry face, angry hands. Your theory is history. You were so close, I could see the truth. So sure we were on the right track. But now I can't go forward just by this one small inconsistency. Or hey, maybe we just need to eliminate the inconsistency, and then we're good to go. You're just caught off guard. That's all. Your mind went blank. It doesn't mean there's no explanation. The key's in the court record. It's got all the information you need. Yeah, my mind goes blank a lot. Yeah. No.
Objection!
Objection. I can do this. This inconsistency doesn't mean I'm wrong. It means I just need to sharpen my mind and dig deeper for the truth. This is a test. The knife fell on the victim from above. There's no way it could have hit her in the middle of her back. Under normal circumstances. Oh man, look at that smile. There is a piece of evidence in the court record which explains this. How did the knife get in her back? To madness. Okay, last time. Here's my evidence. The last inconsistency. The final piece of the puzzle. The evidence that explains it is the book.
Take that!
The fourth book found at the crime scene. Final piece of evidence. Yes. We know the victim was holding the book when she died. No, 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 he said she was holding the book when she died. Remember, he specifically said this. Why did you put the book in the victim's hand? Well, sir, that's because that's how I found it. When I first ran over to the crime scene, the victim was already holding the book. So when I moved everything, I made sure it was still in her hand. Yeah, she had already picked up the book of her own volition. Obviously, before she had a knife go into her back. By jingo, I think I'm beginning to see what happened. Okay, so the book falls in front of her. She bent down to pick it up. And when she reached down to pick up the book. Yes, yes, yes. He was in perfect position to be stabbed from above by a falling knife. Yes, and at that time, just by total chance, the defendant happened to be around. Yeah, it was too dark. He didn't actually see the knife. He thought she fell on her own. And from the other side of the street, the constable and his wife, they couldn't have seen the knife either. This is just a series of very unlikely events that culminated in an unfortunate accident. That's the truth behind the case. Well, Garrideb, what do you have to say about it? First time you showed me the knife, I had my suspicions. I wondered if it was something like that. That old bean. She must feel terrible about being an accidental murderer. Of course, she was throwing the knife at her husband at the time, so maybe accidental murder isn't the right term? She was in the act of trying to kill someone. I take full responsibility. I'll let my anger get the better of me. Threw the book, and I threw the knife. John, dear. It's all right, I know. I'm ever so sorry. Truly. Sorry! I can't really hold her with my bad knee. Oh. Yeah, his pants are ripped. The poor fellow. Then Zieks, so what happened to her? Taken to the infirmary. Hopefully she will recover. Yes, unknown to them, they caused a terrible tragedy. They'll have to prepare themselves for the consequences. There is some good news, my lord. I've read from the hospital. The victim is going to make a full recovery. Yes? That's good. It is strange we've been talking about the victim for so long, even though we've never met her. So, Mr. Soseki Natsume, our very squirrely defendant. On behalf of my fellow countrymen, I'd like to beg your pardon, sir. You came from here to study our culture, and you were repaid with immeasurable unkindness. Please accept our apologies. No, I should beg your pardon. You have nothing to apologize for, Mr. Natsume. That evening, she collapsed in front of me. I jumped to the wrong conclusion. Yeah, if he had stayed behind, none of this would have happened because you know, Mr. Beat wouldn't have been able to tamper with the crime scene. It's been about a year since I arrived in Great Britain. I still can't get used to life here. I can't relax. I'm very nervous. I think there are evil spirits in the fog that are haunting me. Yeah, his imagination's really got the better of him. So when it happened, I thought she was taken by fog spirits. I shouldn't have dropped my books and run away. I should have gotten help from the police. The police were right there. Ah! Instead, I just ruined the relationship between our two empires. And for that, I'm truly sorry. Yeah, it is like there is a mischievous spirit at work. We were befooled by the spirit and led to false conclusions, but thanks to Van Zieks and Mr. Naruhodo, the spirit has been exorcised. I commend you both. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. I'm very glad to have been of service. Excellent. Let's hear their findings. It's Mr. Garrideb sitting in for his wife. Yeah. Spirit number 5 can't wait to get out of here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear your final decisions.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
That's not the voice I expected Mr. Garrideb to have, but it's okay. My client has been found not guilty. Yay! Woohoo! Hooray! Yay! Not guilty! Yay! Woohoo! Fireworks in the courtroom! Which is clearly not a safety hazard at all. Yay! And finally, Mr. Natsume. You are now a free man. I hope you'll continue working as a student here. I really hope you aren't falsely accused of murder again. Yes, sir. Of course. I'll never set foot in the courtroom again. Thank you, counsels. Court is adjourned.